Hey guys, if you haven't seen my friend Chris Brown's pumpkin channel, you need to check it out. He was interviewing Travis Jinger. He's a North American record holder. He's over there in Minnesota. But they showed his shed of secrets on there. It's pretty cool. So I thought, I gotta show you my shed of secrets. So let's take a look at that real quick. You're watching Moby Mike Pumpkins on YouTube. Alright guys, here's my shed of secrets. It's an 8x10 reclaimed ice shack. You can see the runners there, yeah. But let's see what we got in here. Lots of secrets. Lots of secrets in the pumpkin shed. What do we got? Oh no. What a mess. Well, you want to see what a giant pumpkin grower shed looks like? There's the secret. It looks like crap. Well, I'll let you guys pan through this stuff and you can, what I was looking for, I found it though. I found my water wand, but it's a little crooked, but it should still make purple rain, so that'll work. Alrighty. Good morning. Alright, so we cut a leaf off the 2365. And that leaf was down there preventing it from laying down. So we got a stake up there that it can kind of slide down so it doesn't just fall and snap. So it should be warm today. Should get pretty warm in these hoops. So hopefully this will pretty much lay down. And that should work. May 11th, it's like 80 degrees out today and she's doing about 100 in the hoop vented, and you can see she's a little stressed out there. So what's going on there is the plant's trying to conserve water. It's closing the stomatas on its leaf, not allowing that to transpire. But you can see up towards the growing tip up here, those leaves are good. So it wants to protect the growing tip by shutting off the water flow to these here. So it's just a survival instinct. It's stressing the plant out a little bit, but that's fine to be expected. This plant has a lot of surface area of leaves compared to that 1 gallon pot we potted in, and it just hasn't had enough days outside here for the roots to search out and seek water. I'm sure there's adequate moisture around the area, but all the roots are still in that one small spot. So anyway, when the going gets tough to get going, she'll be all right. We'll give her some water here. And hey guys and gals, it is May 15th. Just not a lot been going out in the patch. They're just kind of growing. We're giving them a water can every couple days. I think I might get a hose strung out here so I can water the whole area in there. That was a 2110 Plat. Here is the 2365 Wolf. Had to cut a couple leaves off there, so that one's just a little further behind. Still kind of laying down, but should be good to go. So there should be about 0 problems, you know, untangling some hoses. Yeah, so I guess we'll work on that. Maybe I'll get some of the sprinklers out there, get these hoses untangled. We'll start setting up the main watering system. For now, I'm just going to get a line from the well out there. That'll be good for probably into the first week of June, maybe the first week of June. And then we'll start going with the system then. All right, we got some hose out. Let them heat up in the sun so we can straighten them out. This was my favorite hose. It's got a hole in it. Last year I was shooting at a target with a pistol. Shot a hole right through the hose, and of course I never fixed it. Anyway, we got about what we got here. We got 8 tripods. I'm missing one. I should have 9. But it's funny, we were buying some prizes for the club this year, the Wisconsin club, and we gave away I think 6 or 8 of these. I'm like, man, is that too many? You know, is that too many? And I got to thinking, well, Mike, you have 9 yourself, so and each person could only possibly get 1. I don't think that's too many. So I like to run 3 per plant. I might run 4 per plant. I've done that too, but the better coverage you get, just the better it is. So we'll get them set out. We'll get some water out there. We'll start working on hooking up the big system. I'm going to redo a bunch of stuff on that. All right, get to getting. Oh, he's let the water run out of these dang hoses for a while before I actually use them. See some of that foam there? Who knows what's in there? Mouse turds? I don't know. Looking pretty clear. So we'll let that run for a few minutes and we'll water these pumpkins up. I think I only put together like 20 hoses. Like every one of them is a 25 footer because no, I can't go to Menards and spend a few $100 on hoses. I just won't do it. I go around on cleanup days and I find a hose by the side of the road. I just grab it and put new ends on it because I'm cheap. And I like being cheap. Well, kids, you were all asking what was going to be broken this week. Well, we're back to the mower. That's what happens when you don't pick up your tomato cages. Get all wrapped around the blades. Luckily, I think I got her shut down enough that won't be too bad to get off, but that's what we're breaking this week. All right, everybody, it's May 21st. These last 2 weeks here is just pretty uneventful. It's just opening the hoops, watering them, give them a little shot of fertilizer. Nothing too crazy. Here's a 2110 Palat. So the patch this morning, I hit this with a really light dose of Roundup. And because as you can see in this one, that thing's probably going to hit the end tomorrow. I could probably scoot this whole hoop a foot ahead, but then, yeah, I might just get another day. But so anyway, I think we need to get this tilled so we can get these hoops off of here. So I hit it with some Roundup to kind of, it won't be dead by tomorrow, but at least if I till it up and you break it up, the stuff wants to always reroot and grow. And if hopefully that'll just kind of keep that. Here's 2365 Wolf. This one's not as big. This one will take a few days to hit the end. So, but we'll get the whole patch tilled up, and I think that hoop's going to come off tomorrow. I'll be tilling and amending this. We're going to be getting a scale built so we can have 2 scales. We're going to grow both these pumpkins on scales. Darn tootin', why not? And I've decided for sure that we are not doing a 3rd giant pumpkin. You can see the rye cover crop over there. What we're going to do is, hopefully, I believe Michael Paul sending me some seeds. He's got the state record here in Wisconsin. And we're gonna lay this down probably in a week or 2. And we're going to grow some field pumpkins here. I think I'm going to do 6 in there. Seems like a lot, but, you know, it's okay if we don't take care of them. So yeah, amending, tilling, and we're going to probably put a fence up. So my dogs sure like to eat the dirt out of here, and they really don't need to be doing that. And that'll just kind of maybe hopefully keep the deer out. We won't fence this. And we'll see you then. Well, crap. I need to till tomorrow, and tractor's not working. Well, I've been meaning to rewire this thing for a while, because see what we got going on here? We got, you know, electrical tape, duct tape. Someone had been splicing all over this dang thing into this plug here. And see, what I used to do was, before I turn a switch, sometimes you just got to wiggle these wires and it would start. It was like great anti-theft. I had 2 people try and use my tractor. Couldn't do it. But I knew. But now the old jiggle method's not working. I got to rewire this thing or something. Either I'm going to rewire it or just borrow my neighbor's tractor, but I still have to fix this sometime. So, alrighty. More of Mike's broken down crap. We'll get there. Alright, I couldn't find my wire cutters. Sorry, couldn't find my wire strippers. So, these side cutters will have to work. They're fine. Just remember when you're crimping the connections, don't get too carried away or cut them right off. So like the old motto goes, don't do it right, just get it done. That's what we're going for. So we'll see what we can do here. So here's what we're working with. 4 wires, 5 splices. I don't know which one it was, but now she starts right up. I don't know, they're not calling for frost tonight, but it's 39, it's going to be dead calm. And what can happen is that temperature 39, they take like 5 feet off the ground. And when it's dead calm out, the cold can drop below that and build up on the ground. So I don't know if there's a chance of it frosting. We're going to throw these covers over it. I had a bunch of holes in them from the mice, so I think if I double them up, it should be good. And try and protect the plant. I think it'll be fine, but we'll do it anyway, and we should be good for the rest of the year. And the 2365 is still in the hoop. This one's out. I could maybe jam it in there if it was at an angle, but I think it'll just be easier to cover it this way. So good thing I covered up the plants. I don't see any like real frost on the plants. You can see on my car here. They did not call for frost, at least the National Weather Service. Good thing we got her covered up. She should be okay. Alrighty, we're working on just setting the watering system up. I kind of took care of some weeds in here, get the pumps hooked up. Then we'll run some water through these lines, got the tanks rinsed out, and get that all kind of set up for the year. All right, we got the watering system mostly set up. We got our pump set up, lines to the patch. The only thing I don't have going on is I don't have my trolling motor for mixing fertilizer, which we don't really need that yet. I've just been watering. Water right now, and so let's go take a look at the pumpkins at the patch and show you what's up there. All right, guys, it's May 30th. We are out of the hoops, as you've seen on the time lapse. Here's the 2110 Pilat, looking pretty good. You'll see some of these first leaves that came out of the hoop. You know, they got all messed up with the wind, but the ones that have been developing in the wind, they're strong enough and good to go. We do have a pumpkin right there. Oh, see him? Oh, right there, little guy. There's only about 11 secondaries behind this pumpkin. So I like to have 18 to 22, but it's okay. It's May 30th. You know, looking for a June 15th pollination. That's roughly 2 weeks. Growing 6 inches a day. That's another 7 feet. That should be another 7 secondaries. So that should put us at about 18. Got the 2365 Wolf. But first, let's take a look at these walking boards. So I found these old boards in my barn, and the paint's just flaking off on the patch. Lord knows it's probably leaded paint. Who knows? But if you want them pumpkins to go heavy, you got to get the lead out. So anyway, 2365 Wolf, looking pretty good. Similar length, I believe, to the Pilat. But this one, the secondaries, they're just starting to pop out. They're all there. They're coming. They're going to be pushing out real nicely. So don't see a pumpkin yet. Like I said, though, no worries. We should be good to go. This one's ready to take off. This one's got really long node spacing, which longer node spacing than like the 2110 Pilat, which I actually don't like. A lot of growers like that. I think it's because it just covers the patch quicker and less vines to bury, which I do like that. But I don't know. I seem to grow bigger pumpkins that have shorter node spacing. So, and this one seems pretty good as far as nutrients go. This leaf, I don't know about this guy, but you know, some people just really worry about stuff. These first couple leaves on these pumpkins, don't really worry about them too much, okay? A little bit of flies underneath there or something. But not worried about that. Maybe I should inspect my plant every once in a while. No, I'm just kidding. They're kind of like dead, I think, them little bugs. Whatever. I'm actually going to probably chop that one off. Before I leave here, I got to leave for the weekend. I'm going to be gone on these plants 3 days. I've never been gone that long ever when I'm growing a giant pumpkin. The longest I was ever gone on a season I was growing competitively was 24 hours. I'm going to be gone like 72 plus. Ooh, it's going to be rough. But we're going to get them watered up real good. I've been trying to pound the water out here. It still looks dry as a bone, but it was 90 today. It's 90 tomorrow. It's 90 every day for the foreseeable future. I don't know. So these things are going to want to grow. And they were not stressed out the least bit today when I got home at 2:30. So there is moisture down there, even though it looks drier than a popcorn fart out here. But pretty excited. They don't seem like much yet, but hey, all we got to do is get a pumpkin on at the right time, and we can make the rest happen. what's going on right now doesn't really matter all that much. We're in good shape to kind of hit our pollination date and size. So that rye over there, over 5 feet tall on average. But anyway, we're gonna lay that down, do field pumpkins, but we're gonna wait till I get back for that, and that's it. That's it. See you next time.